What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. A lot of y'all said, why in the world you got on your mask? Okay. In the words of Andrew Caldwell, wear your mask. All right. I'm just saying it to let y'all know. Just wear it. We are in the wearing mask season. Prepare, wear your mask. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to get more details about that. Wear your mask. I got plenty of boxes of it that I purchased. Wear your mask, wash your hands. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Don't do why we listen, girl. If you asking me that, you ain't aware. Now, one thing I would tell you is wear your mask. That's all I'm going to say. That's simple. Wear your mask. Oh, okay. Wear your mask. That's all I said. All right. Wear. You see that? Put it right there. Good. Wear your mask. That's all I say. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. All right. Wash your hands and wear your mask. Do you hear me? All right. And I have to say that because some of y'all is not aware. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. All right. Have your physician. Make sure you get checked on a regular. All right. So I'm going to say it again. Wash your hands, wear your mask, get checked regular. Period, point blank. Y'all be here. Our people is aware. I told my mother, we got water, cleaning supplies, I'm going back to the store, more water, more cleaning supplies. Already they was running out of water at the nearest Walmart. Wear your mask, cleaning supplies, and water. Every time you go to the store this week, when you got it, okay, let me get a case of water. Okay, let me get a box of masks. Let me order a box of masks. Let me get a case of water. Let me get cleaning supplies. So when it come, blah, 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 you prepared. All right? You get that? You see how easy that is? Stock up on plenty water. You can never have too much water. Too much cases of water. Never. You can never have too much cases of water. And, I love it. I have water everywhere. And I drink it. Cases of water. And I put up the cases and everything like that because it's good to have it. Have beautiful conversations with Lyft and Uber drivers. Beautiful conversations with some people all out there. And I was telling them, I said, be prepared. Be aware. Look at Mississippi. Look at those states. A driver said his wife got the for Mississippi, and she said she going back. So please be aware. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Sanitize your place. If somebody is coughing or whatever, they shouldn't. You got to say, hold it. You got to have on your mask. You got to wash your hair and all of this. You got to do it because on this beautiful live Monday morning, wear your mask. All right. Because this is August the 21st on this beautiful Monday. And it was in my spirit to say, wear your mask on this lovely morning. Y'all see it? Wear your mask. All right. And turn to your neighbor and say, did you wear your mask? Wear your mask. Hand sanitize and all of that. Because if you don't, that's your life. Just don't be around me. Okay. Wear your mask. Be prepared. Wear your mask. Be prepared, all right? And also, too, I have to tell you all, you got to get into being aware of information where you get your information. And I thank God I have a primary care physician, right? Thank God that I work in healthcare because you get to get information, you get to get tea. I thank God I have friends that work in the hospital setting, friends that work in hospice, friends that work in all levels of healthcare. It's good because you get information before the general public gets it. So that's why I'm telling y'all, wear your mask because in my career, I'm on the front lines. Okay, we know that this is a very political year, so you're not going to get all of those what we got previously, because if we get what we need to get, Biden will not win in 2024. So that's why his department that supposed to give us messages about wearing a mask, stuff like that, they're not really saying anything like that because this is an election year, right? This is very election year, and the debate is coming up, and people and everything like that. I find it quite strange that we're talking about Trump and we ain't talking about wearing our mask. Everything Trump, 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 Trump. That ain't nothing but a distraction from wearing your mask. You hear what I'm saying? Because everybody's so focused on Trump, 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 Trump. And President Donald Trump, brother, all you got to talk about is mask. You know what you got to talk about. You got to deflect off them indictments and just talk about mask. Bring it back to that storyline because it's going to come back. You just got to talk about it. So again, I can't tell you what to do, President Trump. I would think that you should go visit those hospitals that is being overrun. Do a press conference. That bring more media attention off of those indictments on a crisis. I'm just helping you out, Trump 2024. And while we're talking about President Trump, let's talk about somebody black, because this is a black show. I love talking about black people. Every day I wake up, I think about black folks. Every day I wake up, black. I think about black. When I look at me, I'm looking at blackness. Ooh, I'm thinking about blackness. Ooh, I think about it every time I wake up. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I think about. And I love listening to James Brown say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. I love that song. It just put me in a zone. It really, really puts me in the zone. So I want to talk about somebody that is black. Can I do it? Can we talk black today? All right. So let's talk about Larry Elder. If you don't know who this man is, he was a television host. A radio host, right, for many, many decades. And the Los Angeles, California. You may know him because they did a recall to give Governor Newsom to get recalled, and he was challenged, and he had to go run again. And Larry Elder run as a conservative. People call him right wing. The Washington Post said he is the black face of white supremacy. So he went on this show on the Breakfast Club. This is a black progressive show, not black owned. Black targeted, black progressive. They don't own it. They got white bosses, but they are white progressive. Get it? All right. So he goes there to the Breakfast Club to talk about his election. A lot of people didn't know that Larry Elder is running for president. I did not know that Larry Elder is running for president because I didn't really see it go down my timeline. I really did not pay attention to his campaign. I knew about Senator Tim Scott. I knew about Governor Christie. I knew about Governor Ron in Florida, but I did not know about Larry Elder. I did not know. I know he ran for governor in California. I didn't know he was for president. Anyway, so he went on the Breakfast Club, and it went viral. And it was multiple points in that show. It was a female host. It looked like every time she does it, they got her doing it virtually instead of inside the studio. Breakfast Club, get that together. Like, she's a black woman, and make sure she's in the studio. It makes sense instead of having her off off that. That seemed weird to me, but they were asking him a question about the system. They said, is it systematic racism for black people? He challenged that idea. Larry Elder said, no, there is no systematic racism for black people, because that went out of the window once President Obama was elected president, not one time, but twice. He was elected 8 years in the White House. All right. Black people came, you look at the data, he was elected. So that was one of the main arguments that black conservatives do give about that this is not systematic racism. Then they were bringing out the housing disparity between black and white, right? One of the points where I know that it is a system against some parts of African American because of our race that do exist. But Larry Elder had a problem calling out white systemic racism, right? He had a problem with systemic racism. He had a problem with that word. I understand why he had an issue with it, because if I'm trying to run for president, I'm running in a primary, I need Republicans to vote for me, particularly Republicans that most of them in the Republican Party are white. I cannot say that systemic racism exists, that black folks are victim and it's all the white man if I'm trying to become the next president of the United States. That doesn't make any good politics. The same way Kamala Harris do not say that this country is a racist country. They tried to bait her in that question. You can't say that as the vice president and keep your job as the vice president, right? You just can't say that. It took decades for President Biden, before President Obama, to endorse gay marriage, and he went out of the fold to force President Obama to come out and endorse gay marriage. They was like, oh my God, but you went off script. So he forced President Obama's hand. So, but Kamala Harris damn sure can't come out and say America is a racist country. It's in their DNA, they're racist. You can't say that, because that will all be the talking points. That will be Trump will forget about the indictment. They will be focused on Kamala Harris calling this country racist, and they will be coming for Kamala Harris and those edges. So I want to keep that clear. So again, I understand why Larry Elder said, hey, this is not a systemic racism problem. This I get what he's saying, because he's trying to cater to the white base. I get it. Now, do I challenge that? It's a bunch of bullcrap. In a certain extent, yes, but depending upon what you're talking about. Now, when they got into housing, that was DJ Envy. He's supposed to be an expert, even though he got multiple lawsuits because of fraud dealing with real estate. But Larry Elder said there was a case where black applicants wasn't getting approved for mortgages. And President Obama, back in 1995, they joined with a group of lawyers, right? And they challenged that, and they wanted to sue. So again, the people, they didn't want to go to trial. They gave those black people loans to get mortgages. But what happened, according to Larry Elder, that all of those black people that got those loans, they had to foreclose because they did not qualify. They didn't know to pay their mortgage. They just didn't do right. They had a low credit score. They didn't do right. But and the reason that President Obama, back in the day, he was President Obama. He was the president. He was Barack Obama. I'm sorry. They paint the argument, y'all doing this because they're black. But in reality, if you have a 540, 550 credit score, there is no such thing as systemic racism. You're not going to get approved for a mortgage at a 480 credit score, a 500 credit score. And if you do, the interest is going to be so high where you going to have to pay a lot. And if you're not willing to pay your rent, you got evictions and all of that, what would make you think you're going to pay that mortgage when you're not even paying your rent? So who would be willing to give you money when we look at your history? You're not even paying your cell phone bill, that's in collection, your light bill, collection, all of these collection of bills, excluding health, right? All of your necessity bills is all in collections. You default on all that stuff. Car got repossessed. So why would I give you a mortgage? That have nothing to do with your race. That deal with your mismanagement of funding. But what they tried to force down the throats of Larry Elder and to their audience, it's not because you got a low credit score. It's because you're black. That's a whole lie. If you got a credit score of 750, a good credit score of 800, 700, 800, you're going to get a mortgage. You're going to get a loan. When he's speaking about real estate, you're going to get approved for a FICA loan, right? Right? You're going to get approved for a loan. There is no bank that's going to deny you to get a mortgage with a good credit score. Sorry, whether you black, blue, or purple, they're going to give you that loan. But if you show up as black, because that's what they want to use, and you got a 500 credit score, you're not going to get approved. I applied for credit cards for Capital One. I got approved one time when I filed bankruptcy and they approved it and I effed up my credit again. But I applied again. It is still not good enough. It's not because of my race. They didn't say, well, Wiley, it's because you're black. We're not going to give you the credit. No, we're not giving you the credit card because you high risk. Yes, you're building your credit, but it's not good enough for us to approve it, if you understand what I'm saying. So what I am saying, income, credit, in order that matters, and no matter about your race. If your credit good, if your debt to income ratio is good, you're going to get that loan, period. It's not having nothing to do with your race. Stop with the bull crap. The problem is we must hold black people accountable for our failure of not understanding credit, right? We understand due to white supremacy, due to black people, the mismatch of educational system, yes. But we also, with all that being said, we still got to call out black folks that don't like to pay their bills. You're not going to get a lot of loans and get stuff with a mortgage if you just effing up renting. The same way you ain't going to get no apartment, you got all the multiple evictions on your record. Have nothing to do with your race. Deal with what's on your credit. So I get that point. Have it been cases where black folks been denied because of their race? Yes, there have been some cases like that. You can find a case or two. But I'm more so speaking on the majority spectrum in 2023 market. They go where you qualify. Do you qualify for this? Do you have the credit? Is your income enough to afford that? Is it more than your debt to afford this loan? That's how they're looking at it. But what they tried to do is force it. And then Larry Elder asks a very good question. Very good question. He asks, where is your example of systemic racism? Then the female would just take race out of it. Just say system, right? And she's still talking about race, but let's talk about system. Okay. He said, well, he's because of massive incarceration. Larry Elder said a very good question. He said, if it's systemic racism because of incarceration, do you know why incarceration? It's not because of drugs. Most people that are in prison is because of violent crime against other African Americans, not because of drugs. Most people that's sitting in prison is for violent crimes. It outweighs drug offenses. Now, could they do better with the drug offenses? Yes, they can do better on that. But let's not paint this picture that everybody in prison is because they was wrongly convicted. That's a whole lie that white progressive told black folks to spread that lie. It's a totally different lie. It's some people that is in prison deserve to be in prison, black or otherwise. You commit a crime, you deserve to be in. But they're painting this picture that it's such a system that all of these million people in prison because they're black. That's a whole lie. It's because of their committing a crime. Now, I'm hearing the conversation that's coming out, and I'm hearing about this having a beautiful conversation about systemic racism. The failure of Charlamagne and the host and DJ Envy, they was not ready to debunk Larry Elder talking points. They wasn't ready. They came emotional. And let me tell you why, especially the female host. What's her name? Give me that sister's name. She was so emotional that she started interrupting him. Then he started interrupting her because she tried to make sure she had to be right instead of challenge it with the data. Give me data, because he was quoting articles and years when it comes to stuff like that. And then this whole thing about reparations. His argument, if you listen to it and take your emotions out of it, he said slavery was legal, right? It was legal. And then he also used the argument there was slavery in multiple different demographics, not just in black. So also, if we're talking about in America, when it comes to, but what they should have brought up is Ronald Reagan when he gave reparations to, I believe, the Asian community. He gave reparations to some group. I believe it was the Asian community, right? And he spoke about that African Americans should get reparations. That's an argument that the Breakfast Club should have brought up. But well, if you speak against, you're such a conservative, you do say you love Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan gave out some reparations, and he also agreed that African Americans should get reparations. Do you disagree with Ronald Reagan? Go and use their own people of them agreeing with reparations. So when you have this understanding, they had to do more research to challenge what Larry Elder was talking about. He's older, he have knowledge, he have these talking points that was instilled in him, and they was not ready to debunk his talking points. Then Charlemagne said this: have you ever had an N-word wake-up call? N-word wake-up call, what is that? You know, N-word wake-up call, you get reminded that you're black, you get pulled over. He said, but Larry Elder, he spinned it. He said, well, I thought, well, Charlemagne, you should have spoke up when President Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Why would you let a white man tell you that you're not black if you don't vote? I'm shocked, Charlemagne, that you didn't challenge him on that. And Charlemagne said, well, I didn't really. No, Charlemagne, he dumped you. He baited. You got yourself in there because you thought you had him. He knocked you out with that. That went viral because President Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. How dare an old white man tell a black man in the black community, we ain't black if we don't vote for you? Sit down with your foolish self. And it should have been challenged by DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlemagne the God. All three of them is puppets for the Democratic Progressive Party. And they lie and say they don't like neither one of the party. No, you in bed with the Democrats, because that was the perfect opportunity to shut him down, because that was a lie that he told, that was evil that he told, and he set his authority as a white powerful structure and to tell you black folks that you ain't black if you don't vote for me. If that ain't showing you white supremacy, I don't know what is. That's a white supremacy type of dancer. Just because he talks slow and his skin is kind of wrinkled, he still said it. No different than Trump saying something like, but Trump never said that. President Biden did. The one that speak about saying the national emergency is white supremacy. The data that don't exist. It don't match up. That's not the greatest threat to American divide or white supremacy. It's not. That's a lie. You want to do it. And if it is so true, then what have you done to destroy white supremacy you think it exists? But let's look at the data here. Let's look at black-owned businesses. Look at the type of loans that they're getting. Government grants. They're still not getting their fair share. If you're talking about white supremacy, according to that, okay, well, black folks are, well, it still is it. Okay, President Biden, why a lot of these black-owned companies ain't getting their fair share in black government contracts, okay? Why haven't you used the bully pulpit to tell these banks to give more capital to these black-owned companies? Okay, President Biden, you say white supremacy exists. Okay, well, what's the problem with black media struggling to get ad dollars from the federal government? You in charge of federal government, you have to have the totem pole. Why haven't you done more to give more ad dollars to black-owned media? Not black targeted, but black-owned, that own it, that they black. Why haven't you done that? So you can't talk, that sounds good, but what have you done to make the income, wealth, to bridge that gap from the black and white? President Biden talking about it is one thing, but doing something is a whole nother thing. Actions speak louder than words. What is your action to help it better? Yes, you passed the infrastructure bill, but have you made it fair enough for black construction firms to get a piece of the pie? And I'm not talking about 10%. If white America getting a big chunk, so should black America, because you wouldn't even be in the White House, neither would Kamala Harris. We did it, Joe, if it weren't for black people. So again, if you're going to call out white supremacy, you as a white person, what policy have you put on the books to help bridge the gap between black wealth to white wealth? Because it's still so far apart. We can argue systematic. If you want to say a systematic racism, what have you done to change the system? Now, it is a thing that goes on in real estate that they did not talk about, that if you want to appraise your property, you want to resell it and everything, they have to appraise. The appraisals come. They have been told in this data that if the place is too black, it don't get appraised, it get appraised undervalued. If these black people, they're suing right now some black homeowners, because they get their white friend and put white pictures of it, and their appraisals come back up for the same property. and they appraise it up the real number that they have to get. But again, that argument should have been brought up, but they were so into incarceration, mass incarceration, right? They were so into that. It's more different arguments you could have went. They should have been more prepared. I think, honestly, they should have had Roland Martin on the show, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy. The sister, she did enough, but she's not as trained and skillful and knowledgeable like Roland Martin as a debater. She should have gotten Roland on the show. Roland in the studio. Roland, Larry Elder, DJ Envy, and Charlamagne the God. It would have been a more balance, and then you would have had Roland Martin to give more arguments to challenge what Larry Elder had to say. The sister, she tried, but she wasn't that skillful enough. She was emotional. He should have had Roland on the show. I believe that would have been much better. Now, then Larry Elder, he kept talking. When you keep talking, you really gonna tell how you really feel. He said, well, I have problems with the Republican Party. I feel like you, who's a barber, should have to pay $5,000 to get your license. I feel like that's unfair. Why should you have to pay $5,000 to get your license and everything? And then DJ, well, they got to learn about this. He said, yeah, but that's just too much regulation. And then DJ Envy agreed with Larry Elder. Then Larry Elder was talking about the Republican Party. They said, well, you look like you don't qualify for it. And he said, yeah, because the RNC have rigged this election by saying that you need $40,000 individual donors to qualify for debate in like 1% in 3 national polls. About 40,000, you meaning $1, but 40,000 individual donors have to donate a minimum of $1. Okay, he was talking about the system, and they said like a system. I was like, that debunked Larry Elder argument because now you understand what they were talking about. Take race out of it. You see a system and you calling the system out. The same way they called him out, and that was good about the system, about President Biden and all of that, father this and all of that. And Charlamagne had a great clapback when he said, well, if you think about have children with fatherless home, how do you, and how it ties to high crime, then what about President Trump? He had a father and he have all them indictments and stuff like that. So it was like a good argument what they're trying to do. But this part where Larry Elder kind of like hit him in the foot himself, he said, well, it's the RNC, the Republican National Committee, they doing too much. Like, you got to have $1 individual for 40,000 people. And he was talking about how the billionaires get to control the system, right? And so they was really in on that. He was talking about how rigged it was. And the sister on it was like, the system? And then he didn't want to give it. He said, yeah, it is wrong and it needs to change. And that's something like that. So that proved the sister argument right, if it was a little bit longer. But the reason why I have donated to Larry Elder campaign. What? I know black folks upset because they worship Democrats. All right. So last night I sent $10 to Larry Elder, right? I sent $10. The 41 cent is actually like the processing fee. So I sent $10 to it. They said, thank you for the $10.41 donation. It has been successfully processed. You can view your details below. Thanks you so much for supporting us. Sincerely, Elder for President 24. They said your donation will benefit Elder for President 24. All right. So we donated to him because I would love him to be on the debate stage, right? I would love to hear. I want to hear multiple options at the end of the day. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust a soul, right? So, but I still would like to see that black man on stage. I would like to see him go toe-to-toe with Governor. I would like to see him go toe-to-toe with Governor Christie. I would like him to see him go toe-to-toe with everybody on that stage. Senator Tim Scott. I would love to go toe-to-toe with all of them because competition is needed, right? This is a democracy. It should be. Anybody want to run, he should be able on there. And that was good that he went on the Breakfast Club because they gave him a boost and donations. And he would probably will qualify to be on the debate stage. Now, will he be a good president if he elected? No president will be a good president if American citizens sit on the front lines, on the sidelines, and I'm particularly talking about black Americans. No president will do what they say to do if we don't demand and fight and raise as much hell for them to do it. So don't think just because you got a president they're going to do. No, you have to force them to do it. President Biden never wanted a black woman or women of color, because y'all don't like to say she's black, to be on the ticket. Only reason why he picked her, because a lot of black women raise hell, say you got to have a sister on the ticket. She would have never been a thought because number one, President Biden didn't like Kamala Harris, how she exposed his wicked ways about busing, about his thing being in the bed with racists, right? So ever since that moment, it really gave Kamala Harris like a boost to the Black community. And they said, you need that. And he picked Kamala Harris. Not only that, she's very well qualified. She's very well qualified to do the job. But he never wanted to pick a Black woman on his ticket. No, he didn't want to do that. More so like a younger white vice president. But because of the Black sisters came together, they so together and so unified. They got on a group chat, and they wrote all them op-eds and went viral. They forced President Biden's hand. They forced his hand, and they started naming Senator Kamala Harris. And so he had to pick her. He didn't want to because he was still pissed off that she dragged him, and he was pissed. Anytime you gotta understand, a white man getting dragged by a sister, they pissed, and he's still pissed about it, but he got to save face about it because for the greater good of the party, right? Okay. So yes, I donated to that as well, because I voted for them as well, and stuff like that. I did it, and I will continue to do it. I don't get mad. Will I donate $1 to President Biden? It all depends on what is he talking about. He needs to come back to the Breakfast Club. I want to see what he got to talk about. Other than that, keep my coin to myself. Donate $10, okay? I think everybody should donate to Larry Elder because we should see him on stage. We should. Why not? Why not we give the other side a chance? Why not? This is it's a seat that's going to be open. I mean, President Biden, according to the Constitution, he has to run again. So here we go. So why not look at the other side? I'm just not going to just look at Democrat. I'm looking at the Green Party, seeing the stuff that's going on over there with the doc over there. I'm looking at the Libertarian Party. I'm looking at all options. I'm looking at the people that's running independently. I'm looking at all options. I'm not just looking at Democrats. I used to, but I woke up. Just looking at them. I look at everybody I can find, and thank God that Larry Elder got somebody on there say you need to go on the Breakfast Club. That was smart because it introduced you to more Black folks, just like everybody running over there, and we on there right now. Give me a second. On Rumble, give me a second here. Let's put Larry Elder. What do we got to say? Like everybody running on Rumble. We joined Rumble back in April. Everybody running on Rumble. They don't know what Rumble is. They just running on Rumble. Do you know who own Rumble? You don't own it. When you see True Social, conservative own, and nothing wrong with that because it's another power player. But Rumble love it because Rumble is going to bring all these Black creators on Rumble, and they're bringing creators that's talking about politics, right? So they brought DJ Academics on Rumble. Myself, I joined Rumble, and then other folks are joining Rumble. They love it. They want to see Black creators on Rumble because they're gonna put all them political ads on those Rumbles because that's gonna target the Black base. It sound good. Let me throw some stuff at the Black creators because they got the post on the culture. So let's bring them to Rumble. Come on, you can monetize with us. We the option to YouTube. You know YouTube is censorship. Come to us. Come on, DJ. And we're going to throw you this move. Come on. But you got to talk about some politics. He talking about Trump. You got to talk about Trump. And Trump is all strategic. When Trump dragged the district attorney in Georgia, DJ Academics were talking about it on Rumble with hundreds of people that were watching it. So they doing that piece by piece to introduce the Black folks, so they'll be like, I may vote for Trump. He's cool. Man, DJ Academics talking about him. I'm voting for him. So that's why you got to understand that that's how they do it. They use the Black face to build it up. Now, they use the Black face to build it up. Give me a second. Let me get a picture. They use the Black face to build it up. Okay. They use the blackface to build it up. Now, give me 1 second. I want to make sure we go to this. Just like Armon, he's joining and all of that. They build it up. Now, I want to speak about this because Armon, he had announced and said, "Hey, I'm leaving Stationhead." You know why he's leaving Stationhead? Can somebody tell me why he's leaving? He's leaving. Thank you for the answer. Oh, the question. He's leaving Stationhead because he couldn't hit the marks. The agreement was 500 live viewers per episode. He couldn't match those numbers. Only person that's still getting paid from Station Head is Milagro Graham. She kept her number. She do double, triple that. And they said this is the threshold. When you do it, because you was in the first beginning of it, tell the full story. Yes, they changed the goalpost because its creators doing quadruple that amount. So you got to match that energy. I'm not going to continue to give you a check if you ain't matching the numbers, stupid. So you couldn't match the numbers. You was falling flat. You don't hear Milagro Graham says she leaving Station Head because she's reaching her numbers. She's going neck to neck with people on labels. Armon have failed on Station Head. Could we have that conversation? He have failed. Don't let him get up there and tell me, brother, you failed. You kept losing viewers on Station Head. Do you know why you lost on viewers on Station Head? I tell you, because you're a little stupid. You got up there complaining about yourself, dragging other YouTubers, right? Complaining about your best friend, dragging Wiley. But then you didn't have the balls to bring Wiley on your Station Head. That would have been your numbers there. You're talking about me. Oh, don't talk about him in the chat. You're censoring the people on Station Head, but then your stupid self want to go to Rumble because YouTube is censoring you, but you want to have more freedom, but you tell your audience not to talk about people that you're talking about. Dummy, stupid, crazy, drug addict, stupid. How you gonna tell these people all these things and you censoring your audience? If you would have kept it where they can name drop Wiley and drag me, where you can say Wiley name, your numbers will increase, stupid. Then bring Wiley on. Your last big show is when you brought opinionated side of stupid, decide to go over there to talk about when she gave me money out of her pocket because she wanted to be one of the top, whatever. She just wanted to be over because she got fired from Tasha K. She wanted to give me money, right? That was the purpose to keep that going. Because you was talking about me, your numbers was great. Then she, opinion side of stupid, decided to give you more money, and you smoked it up. You got drugs all in your nose. You didn't want to address those allegations on Station Head. Numbers were dwindling. Didn't want to bring me on there. You kept ignoring. I wrote you an email. I said maybe we should co-collaborate on Station Head. We may not have to do YouTube. Station Head, it would work. You will beat Milagro Grams. We are like vinegar. We just like ice cream and cake. We flow together. We disagree. It will make for good. But you got that ego. You don't want it to. Oh, you can't pull that show by yourself. The person that, if me and you would do Station Head, the announcement alone would be over 1,000 people every single episode. Between my audience and your audience and Milagro Graham's audience, we will be dragged all of that. We get them all there for that Station Head. Everybody will wake up because they don't know what I'm going to say, and they don't know what you're going to say. I bring my personality, you bring your personality, you're going to always get a check and get more money on Station Head. We be in the top 5 for the #1 show, commentary show on Station Head. Labels will be like, who the fuck are these black people? Who the fuck is that one with the caca? It's too good. But you are ignoring the help. You have no teamwork mentality. You're trying to do it alone. You can't. You need a team. We are a good team. Whether you want to admit it or not, we're a good team. Because you talk about me all the time on Station Head. And then you stopped because we getting too many numbers on here. We can't get nobody no free. Ain't that stupid? Then, okay, the people stop talking about Wiley. Then your numbers drop. It went in the toilet. It went in the toilet. It went in the toilet. Flush it down and went in the toilet. And it harmed you. It was working good. You were dragging creators. That's what they want to do. They don't want to keep hearing about female rappers. You talk about that on YouTube. In order to compete on stage, you got to be something different. That was different when me and you could have done that show together. Nobody can do it like us. When we did a show together, the Bullshit Bell show, it was iconic. It really was. But I think that you tried to change me. No, don't change me. Let me be the nutcase. You could be the voice of reason. It would work. We all can't be the voice. Somebody got to be nutty. And it will work. But you don't want, and I know you're going to go on stage here and them numbers going to be real high to this episode. You're going to reach that benchmark today if you address it. If you address the meat and the potatoes on the situation. If you address the meat and the potatoes. But you don't want to address the meat and the potatoes. You ignore the meat and potatoes. You got to address it. And you got to work with us. Your audience want to see it. When you see Lipstick Alley is poking a post and all in the thread, they're talking about Wiley and Armon, we might as well work together. We might as well work together. That's a great deal. It's a win-win situation. Take your personal feelings thinking that I'm jealous of you because I'm not jealous of you at all. Stupid. You keep using the word jealous. That don't exist for me. Only argument that jealousy goes for is for your former best friend. He is jealous of you. But Wiley, I'm not. I think that you cannot humble yourself and then it pops and then people will say, well, Wiley came through and took that show to the next level. You can't handle that. But you know Wiley ain't jealous. Stop that. If I'm so jealous and weird, why call, why text, why this, why that? And we're going to talk about the Jaguar Wright in a second because my spirit is leading because I know he up watching. And don't stop lying and talking about, well, somebody send it to me. You watching it, liar, stupid. Stop lying to your audience. They do send you stuff, but you up watching it. They send it to while you are already watching it. You up watching it. Just admit it. Stop hiding the inevitable. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding it. That's the point. You and the reason why Milagro is so successful is because she name dropped Wiley. She's not afraid. We go back and forth. I know to play my role. I don't cuss out. I get dragged. I flirt with her. Her audience, they love it. You too afraid of giving Wiley clout. I'm gonna grow anyway. I'm gonna grow. I'm already here. So you know this. So sit down, shut up, stop that. Just stop that mindset. I don't want to say nothing to help him grow. And you suffering on facing head. That's stupid. If you want to keep that, you're the one that's asking people, well, send me 55 cents. Send me 35 cents. Man, please work with Wiley. You'll get $55 every episode. Every single person will be up on there donating. It will be the best show ever. It would be. Way better than your best friend. Your best, and I ain't got nothing against the brother, but he didn't have the Wiley juice. He ain't got the juice. Okay, he didn't have it. If that was me and brother sweatpants, shoes, I'll be in a greater position. He's not me. You ain't gonna see me on that show repeating myself 55,000 times. I got my argument. I will challenge you every day. That will be iconic. The reason why he ain't even recognizable to you, they recognize me more with you than your best friend, and your best friend sat beside you. Why? Because he ain't got my personality. He don't have it. Sorry, he just ain't got it. But I do. We got it so great, we got Jacqueline Jaguar Wright with us. And we don't even have to pay her a dime. I didn't bail her out. I didn't get her out that welfare house, warehouse, wherever she was sheltered, wherever she didn't donate a dollar. But I do have some that she like. I know how to talk crazy. I'm a master at that language. Because I worked in that line. I walked in that shoes, honey. So Jaguar Wright came on the show. Let me show you an example on your station here. This is you, stupid. I want to say, I was listening. Someone sent me that Jaguar Wright want to have a conversation. Liar. You watch the Wiley Show. You seen the 36-minute clip of me interviewing Jaguar Wright. And she want me to get the number and have a conversation. You seen that episode. Stop lying to the B&B squad. Stop lying to that. Admit that you watched the Wiley. Admit it. You lied. They sent me because she said she want my number, and I'm not going to interview her at all because of my friend. You know, he did all this, and he was had some allegations on his friend. I mean, R-word allegation, pedo allegations. He said boys. Men are not boys. Men are men. Boys are children. He said boys. And he need to reiterate on that because I'm getting ready to do a 55-part series. So he better. Are you saying, wow, what are you saying, boys? Is you saying man, boy, grown boy? What are you saying with the word boys? Because last time I know, boys is infant children, not grown men. Because you didn't say men, you said boys. Anyway, because he was throwing out shots because Jaguar Wright had these massive allegations about Armon Wiggins. The parties, they lipping and lap, taking people sausages, putting stuff in their drink. I mean, she went all on over there on our Zoom, just said a whole bunch of allegations of what she said Armon Wiggins' friend said about him, right? But we all knew that Armon Wiggins knew all of this. Because if you would have listened to what Armon Wiggins said in the gutter of YouTube, he said that man been jealous of me from day one. I knew that brother was jealous of Armon from day one. I knew that. And it was great that Armon did it. Armon lied to the audience. He made it seem like they were so cool. You wasn't. You did not tell the truth about your friend. And this is why I know it hurt you, because I used that example all day long, because you kept saying to the world, well, Wiley, you didn't communicate with me. You didn't be honest. I don't lie. You lied to your former best friend. Let me tell you why you lied. Are you taking notes? I know. Let me wait till you sit down and take that Percocet and pretend like you just woke up. You don't know what's going on. You lied to him when you didn't tell him, brother, you jealous of me. Or ask him, are you jealous of me? Because every time you come to my apartment before I had to fleet it, you always jealous of the pool. Are you jealous of me? Are you jealous of me? Just be honest. Are you jealous of me? Are you upset that I surpassed you financially with subscribers? Did y'all ever have that conversation? Because you felt that he was jealous of you before the YouTube, when you was a head cheerleader, when you had pom-poms, right? When you put Vaseline all over your face and kneecaps. So you been knew this brother was jealous of you musically because you always been a popular kid. But you been knew this. But you ain't so innocent because you preyed upon the weakness and the obesity of your former best friend. You knew he was a nerd. You knew he wasn't popular. You knew you catered to that because he offered different things for you. He had a place, he had the card, he had his stuff together. Eventually, you woke up late to get your stuff together, right? Brother Sweatbox, he had his stuff together earlier on in age. But you knew that you was above him, right? And you knew he had insecurity. You preyed upon that, and y'all played each other. But now you coming out and making it seem like because he's obese and he's sweaty, and then you're making this argument, well, I can't say anything because he's gonna use the sympathy card. He don't want me to grow. No, brother. You responded to him. Don't play this argument. Brother Sweatbox didn't say anything about you verbatim. You said something about him on Station Head. You dragged me for that. You said something about him on another show in the gutter of YouTube. So you talked about that man first. You went toe-to-toe first. You used that excuse of callers calling in and dragging you because they sense that y'all wasn't that cool in the first place. And because the power and the beauty of Tasha K confirming what I've been telling y'all ain't that close in the first place, it worked, and you finally admitted what we all knew. But then you tried to turn it on Brother Sweatbox and said that he was funky, dirty, and he liked to put stuff in people's drinks and sleep with little boys, right? And call them his sons and all that. That's what you said in the recent Station Head. You said that there about the allegations. So, but you knew all of this when that man was doing a series about me with no evidence, no proof. And now you're putting the same thing on Brother Sweatbox. Girl, bye. You have tried it. And then say, well, I'm just watching you girls explode. That's what he said, girls explode. So I think that's considered with Sean Davy Way, because he didn't say his name, but he said girls explode. Sean Davy Way put an address on it. And Brother Sweatbox. Them the main two people. That's in the thing. You ain't saying nothing about Sean Davy Way. You're trying to keep that quiet because you don't want to beef with him because he's going to grow in massive Master View. Y'all can't stand each other. And Brother Sweatbox, he could be used because he's insecure. He's sweaty. He ain't got it. But I will use him. And Brother Sean David Wade caught in the middle. He can't. I love Armon. I like Brother Sweatbox. No, you don't. You got to pick a side because Armon Wiggins ain't effing with you if you mess with his ops. That's why he ain't name dropping Brother Sweatbox or Brother Sean David Wade. And Sean David Wade came out, and he was the one that gave us an audience on Station Head. Yes, he did. That's why Armon Wiggins don't want to do that. Because if you really put some smoke on Wiley and say Wiley's name, they flood to the Wiley Show. Sean David Wade did it, and he did it just to expose us, to drag us. Now, I know I'm a little slow. Yes, I am. I meant to put Super 6, or is it Super 8 or Super 6? The Super Motel 6. I put Motel Super 8 or something like that. And he dragged it, and that flooded the people to come to the Wiley Show. You dragged it, but they hear my voice. Who is that? Wiley? Even though he's calling me radio, dragging me for Phil, who gives a darn? You introducing me to your audience, and we got them still to this day. We got them to this day. Because once you introduce them to Wiley, oh, brother, we going to keep them. And we got them. Views is up. And a lot of them Sean David Wade, they ain't in the chat commenting. I know that because they know they'll get dragged over there on call or over there on his other platform. But they in the bushes. That's what counts. So that's why Armon Wiggins don't want to give Wiley the clout because he got some insecurities. And you can't say Wiley ain't got it. I do. You wouldn't even respond to what I got if I didn't never have it, brother. Don't sit there and say I don't got it, brother. I do. You sense it every day. I'm in your history. You see it every day. You hear about Wiley. You on Lipstick Alley. The reason why you can't give it a shout out because you on Lipstick Alley, because Wiley is on there too. And we all in there. No other creators that's attached to you like Wiley. Not Daytime Tea Time. Not Tasha K. Not Lovely Tea. They don't mention that. Oh, yeah, Wiley, he obsessed with Armon. Armon and Wiley. It's a whole history there. You can't erase it. You try to do it, you can't. And I'm not even trying to go and up it. You know I can go to a Jason Lee party and do more than Brother Sweatbox. I choose not to go. Number one, y'all have hurricanes and floods and homeless people. I stick right here in the hood, in the ghetto of Inglewood. At least the homeless people are no, not to have no tent city because it'll get confiscated and robbed. Okay, they gotta be busting, but they can't just be stationary. They won't be there. The way have stuff be just boom popping. It won't be no tent city. Anyway, they gotta keep it moving. We got a lot of public transit. All right. Anyway, so that's why you don't want to say our name. Okay, I don't want to go to those parties. I don't want to go. You think I can get on a flight, go to LA? Yeah. But I don't do that. I don't care nothing about them parties, honey. You know I don't. You don't see me at a party. Hey, y'all at this party. Hey. Okay. I go out when I want to go out. But that don't impress me to go get an outfit for a party. No. If I do go, I'm going to show up in my t-shirt and show them I'm going to look clean, but it's going to have my logo and my t-shirt on it. I'm not going to go in there wearing no expensive clothes. That ain't me. That ain't me. I barely don't want to go buy no new shoes. The only reason I'm buying new shoes is because it's talking. You know, shoes when they're talking, you got a look thing is talking to me, so now I need some new shoes. That's how I operate. I don't just buy the beauty tree and I wear them shoes to work, to go to the club, to walk, work out. Same shoes. I worked and I had them shoes for a long time. Them shoes was running and walking a long time. Now I get me a new pair. That don't impress me with clothes. I really wish I didn't have to wear clothes. I don't like to wear it in the first place. When I'm at home, out there in my other, in my place, until that's done, ain't no clothes over there, baby. Okay. Anyway, so we hear Armon. He talking about the whole station head and how he flopped and failed. flopped and failed and tried to lie. Would they change the rules? And then he said, I'm going to go to Rumble. You're going to Rumble because they give you another stream of income because your YouTube income ain't the same. Tell these people the truth. You've been declining over there too. You know you're going through a dip. Stop lying to your people. You, out of all things, 35 cents. Why y'all didn't ask why this man keep asking for 35 cents? Let me do that. Y'all say poor, broke. But y'all don't say that about Armon Wiggins. Is it because he got white teeth? He got good quality? What is it? Because he asking for money. And he ain't joking. 35 cents. 35 cents. Send the 30. And he played them tab songs ain't nobody listening to and streaming. That failed. He failed. And yes, he could say, Wally, you failed as a YouTuber. Yes, I have failed. We did a whole video on it. I did. Can you give me some more suggestions? Because the last one did work. I did. Yes, I did fail as a YouTuber. And I'm still working because I'm still considered a failure with your standards because you're judging me by subscribers and more live viewers. According to your standard, I sure fail. Can you give me some suggestions? Can we work together so I won't fail, brother? It doesn't bother you. See how that didn't bother me? But it bothered you when you failed on station here. That bothered you. Fail flopped. And don't let Milagro Grams, Nino, or Neo go live because I'm going to show go. If she dropped that link for me, I'm dragging you. Let her go live today. Wait a minute. She live? What? Producers, let me know when she hit that link. Let me know when she go live on station. I'm going right up over there. I said, oh, he sure failed. Flopped. Kitty fail. So glad I'm over here with the mob. Y'all didn't fail, flop. Y'all numbers. You getting that check. Deposit your check. Milagro, Nino, can I send you $20.35? I'm going to go right over there on station. I'm waiting for her to go live. Because you see, she started listening to my advice and started showing herself on camera. You never hardly say what make. Oh, I'm on camera, girl. I'm feeling so good. Hi, you know, on camera, all that makeup. She ain't on that natural. You got heavy makeup. Wait, that ain't her real hair. That ain't how she look when she just woke up. Anyway. Okay, but she looked good. I was turned on. Now she know I'm turned on by her. She know I am. That turned me on when she because and she while you say that Marquise and she say my name. Ooh, that's a turn on. When you wait a minute, baby. Hold on, player. Wait a minute. When a woman say Marquise. You heard me more. You say that. Not too many people call me Marquise. But the way how she said it, it's just like when I first had coffee the first time and I put that cream and it was hot and I drank it. I felt energized. It felt a sensation down my bones when she said it. Yes, Marquise. I said, like when she said that's a turn on. Baby, that turned me on. I like when she get under her skin. Man, please, thick. That turns me on. I instantly turned on. And her audience turned me on too, and they be in that drag and be filthy, you dirty, stupid. He obsessed with our ride. Keep the argument. They get on the chat, they argue, and I flirt with them on there, and they it's fun over there. I don't be able to overtime, but when I got time, if I'm in the airport traveling, and if I see her live, I'm gonna go hit the link and talk. If she drop it, I'm gonna hit it. What you gotta say, Marquise? You said that about my kids. I love you, know, baby. You know, you got your kids. What up, baby? You know, when we gonna have a baby together? Okay. I just don't want you to scramble my baby. I want you to keep her. I want us to have a baby. It would be beautiful. Chocolate. I think it'll be double chocolate. Anyway, just don't scramble your eggs when we get a child. Because when I come to Houston, don't worry, baby. Don't worry. I'll be your Tory Lane till he get out. Okay. Anyway. A little side joke. So back to Armon. So I'm looking at this man talk about the on station here. He a mad and press cussing out Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright, we all know that she have her issues. But Armon Wiggins is right in a sense that Jag is pinned. She know what she's doing, pinning people. She operates with chaos. And then she tried to get me because she think I'm real stupid. I'm smarter than her. Wally, I need his number now. I'm not giving you his number, honey. You would never get his number from me. Nope. Now, we did talk to her and TJ. Baby, we talked about her life in the bedroom. Ooh, do I got my notes what me and Jaguar Wright talked about? We talked about in the bedroom. I told her, how do I make women, get excited? She said it's mental. Then her maid got up on there. Ooh, she got up on that. She was talking. We had a good old show over there. I took her on a journey. Not that we can do that. I took her on a journey. And Jaguar Wright, if you're listening, honey, he don't want you to come on the show. Work with Wiley. That's your best and only option. We a good option together. All right? So we were having this conversation, and Armon Wiggins got up on his station here and ignored and didn't give Wiley the credit. Ain't that something? Shout out to Sean David because he did give us credit. Even though he was shady, he played, he didn't act like he didn't know what was going on. He played it and helped our numbers. But Armon knew that he got that information from Wiley. Oh, but he ignored it. We is waking it up when it comes to Jaguar Wright content. Wiley is the best person to do Jaguar Wright content. Nobody like us can do it like Jaguar Wright because we on camera and we talk about Jaguar Wright. You see us or verbatim talk about Jaguar Wright. You can talk about the libraries. It works for my argument for Jaguar Wright, professionally known as Jaguar Wright. Nobody can talk about that woman like Brother Wiley. Just like nobody can talk about Armon like Wiley. Nobody can do it like us. And that's why y'all mad. They said, man, how is he getting this Jaguar Wright exclusive? Then people said, Jag, stop hitting the link. She would never stop coming on the Wiley Show. I'm a master of making her come on our show. I can make sure she click that link. So she will always, when you're dealing with a master that know how to make women click the link and come on the show, they will always come on the show because I got something they want. Me. It is what it is. It's me. Of course. They ain't gonna stop. And we ain't got to beg her. If she want to come on, she come on. She don't, that is fine. But to Armon Wiggins, they say, I hope you stay away from her. I could care what happens. I'm not going to tell you what, she ain't no threat. I'm going to be right beside her, honey. I hung around thugs, real serious people. She ain't nothing for me. We're going to be right beside her. Okay, we'll let y'all, my members, my executive producers there know first. Armon said, all you B words are weird. And then he said, hopefully they don't knock out the power. Then he said, what we already talked about, they need to clean the streets. We have to get the tents off the streets. Really? I thought you paid all that money. You had that. I thought I was a psycho. I didn't know what I'm talking about. Did we do a whole show about homelessness in LA? Ooh. Now he talking about we need to get the tents off the street. Well, who's going to get off the street then? Did we already break that story? Y'all thought I was lying about the homeless problem in LA, flooded with homeless people. Y'all thought I was kikiing. That's for real. He pay all that money, expensive money, get his car jacked. He got to step over homeless people. And hopefully they don't go and snatch off them Gucci shoes. Okay? Look at that now. Ain't that strange? He talking about homeless people in LA? We've been talking about that. Well, leave it alone. Oh, leave it alone? Oh, no, we're going to keep at it. Because my favorite celebrity, he finally caught up to the issue. You see it. You own the boots on the ground. You see them homeless people. You seen it. But you ain't want to talk about it. You want to talk about Cardi B and Akbar. Baby, you dealing with a homeless crisis on your block, on your neighborhood. You talking about Akbar and Nikki, Cardi. How about you get them black women together and get them homeless people off the block? Okay? Anyway. So, and Jack was dropping a lot of tea. We ain't going to get into the tea that she dropped at members only. We're going to keep that for the executive producers. But she dropped some tea. About she dropped some tea that she never shared before, but shared over there at the Wiley Show. For our executive producers. And one of our executive producers was mad because they was late. Because a king is never late. Everybody is simply early. But nevertheless, Armon Wiggins and I are going to talk. We're going to work together on Station Head. Make it happen, Armon Wiggins. You know you want to work with Wiley. is needed. I could put a poll together. Would you like to see a Wiley Armon unfiltered show on station here? I guarantee majority of that poll would say yes. You know it. You know you would love it. The audience will love to see it. I'm not even gonna do no poll in the chat. I'll do that later on. But if I just say, just post yes if you would love to see Armon and Wiley live on station here once a week. Let's see. Some of y'all saying nope, you still gonna watch. Would you watch that? Wiley and Armon live on station here? Put yes in the chat if you will watch. Put no if you won't watch. Put yes. Yes, there'll be a lot of people watching that show. We're gonna put a poll out on the community wall. They will watch it. Even the people that say no, they're gonna watch it. They're gonna be right there watching. That will be highly entertaining. All right. So some of y'all gonna say no. You will be right, the first one right there watching. Let's move on. Okay. Now, I got that. I want to make sure we get into the Fresh and Fit podcast. Listen, I got to say this. This podcast has been on YouTube since the pandemic. It took off since the pandemic. They were demonetized on YouTube. As a creator, that's the baddest news ever. It's to say that you've been demonetized on YouTube. That is where you make your money on YouTube. And you make your money from ads. And that's all went away because it was demonetized. I was hurt by that as a man, black man, as a creator, because those people, those brothers, they worked very hard to produce the best content for their audience. Beautiful sisters from all racial backgrounds on there. Beautiful podcasts. Beautiful thing. We're talking about credit and other things as well that they talk about, finances, etc. And to see those brothers lose their monetization will hurt them. Already I'm hearing reports from my producers that they have already had to lay off staff because of that, because a big chunk of their money comes from Google AdSense. Because when I listened to the show, he cried. Fresh and Fit, they broke down in tears. They cried because of that news, because they knew they were going to have to lay off a lot of their employees, probably all of them. And they said they're going to move to one studio that they have to move because of the controversy in the place. They have to move to a different studio. So you hear this, and I'm crying for my brother, because I don't want no creator to lose, especially if you're black, to lose your monetization, because that is how you feed yourself and other families. But then I also have to understand, take this as a learning, don't laugh, learn that you have to have multiple streams of income to keep your employees, have an emergency stash that can keep your company flowing for the next 6 months until you find a new home. And also you have to have another stream of income to really supplement the Google AdSense. I believe that. And I also I believe it was great commentary, great brothers. And I disagree with YouTube decision. But with this in mind, that when you're on Google, they hold all the rules. Every single rule, they hold it. Meaning, if someone give $100, we don't get the $100. YouTube take 45%, I believe. They take a big chunk, a percentage of that money. So they hold all the cards. They view it, and so you can make money. The thing that for the type of content, because it's loud and very controversial, the content got to be on your own domain, your own URL, your own company outside of YouTube, where you can have a live chat, where you can super chat. Everything that Rumble and YouTube is doing, you can pay those top engineers to do it for your own site. Because when you're trying to do that type of controversial commentary, you have to do it. Young Pharaoh, I said the same thing to my brother. I said, when you're trying to do that, you definitely have to build your thing outside of YouTube. The reason why we don't tackle certain topics is because YouTube don't want that, right? It's hard to monetize it. And this is why we encourage people to hit the Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28, because you get the income fully when you donate to the YouTube channel, to the Cash App, to the PayPal, to the Zelle Wiley Show at gmail.com, because we get 100% of that versus giving to YouTube, they take a percentage of that. So when we hear about that and understand that, we have this problem and urge in our community that is bringing destruction because creators are fleeing YouTube and they're going to Rumble because it's another alternative. You're going to lose a lot of top creators because creators will not come on the show and definitely will not get paid. You can't do a show without the money coming in, especially the type of production. I've taken a loss a lot of times, but thank God that I have a job outside of YouTube, because you have to have multiple streams of it and put a stash away and keep money flowing, keep a positive cash flow coming in. Now, when I say a positive cash flow coming in, you got to have multiple positive cash flow coming in. Keep your expenses down. That's why I'm not trying to hire 50,000 engineers. I can't afford it anyway. Keep it down. I try to, I would love to have one person on the team to help with the thumbnails, to control the board and everything. Just have one person to do that, do the thumbnails, control the board, transition. I just show up. Other than that, the engineer to do that, it's fine. I would love it. But until then, I do a lot of stuff myself, and some of the money I put out as well. I love that as well. I put some of the money out to other industries. So my thumbnails, I put more investments into that. And so piece by piece, but I take my time with doing that. I'm not trying to go and compete and try to just do too much. When you're doing so much controversial content, you got to think about doomsday. Doomsday finally came. Doomsday finally is here, and they lost their income. This is sad. And then people say, oh, they was making this. No, this is great content. It was freedom of speech. I didn't have an issue and nobody was harmed. It was good for the culture. It was good to entertain people. But they have to take this as a learning experience to say, okay, we must develop the freshandfit.com where you can see our live content and bring the audience there. The same way what TashaKLive.com have, build it from scratch. Lovely T have a app that she's developing from scratch. TashaKLive.com is through a third party, but Lovely T is building hers from scratch from engineers, and then you need to do that as well, plus a website. So I love that how people like Lovely T, like Tasha K, and others are starting to develop their own app where they can stream and talk to it because YouTube hold all the cards. So if you are Tasha K and you are charging people a certain amount of money, let's say, for instance, 50,000 people come and subscribe to the app paying $12.99. If 50,000 people pay $12.99, that's $649,000. That's almost $700,000 right there. So that's yours. Uncle Sam take the cut. The rest is yours. Then you get 100,000 people paying $12.99 a month. That's $1.2 million, over $1.2 million a month. So again, is that way. And then people are saying, they're assuming, like this sister said, oh, you don't watch because they're homophobic. I don't believe in that terminology. I like when people talk about the community because I talk about the community outside of this platform. It urges that. It's very entertaining. I tell some of my best jokes about the rainbow game. I don't see an issue with that at all. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Why watch something and get offended? That's stupid. So I like it. I like the stuff that they say, and some of the stuff I do agree with. And again and again and again. I don't see a problem with that at all. Don't assume just because I sleep with a man that I believe in everything that community, particularly the white community, believe in, because I don't. You will be shocked at what I truly believe. I like to be pleasure, right? But I will mostly get into that, Dougie, on members only, okay? On members only. You got to ask me the right questions. You're assuming to think just because I do that, that's what I believe. You really want to get into my true belief? Come to my members only and bring that question, and we can have a dialogue. We had a whole show on members only, and members got mad because I disagreed with the community. And one member was in it, was so mad and talked with another moderator, the store moderator. They got together, said blah, 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 blah. I said, because you can't control my opinion. Everybody got a kneecap. Everybody got an opinion. All right. So, and then when a lot of people were saying that if you want to start talking about a certain demographic, you know this. They didn't do their homework. When you look at Farrakhan and others, you understand what he said that got him banned from social media. So why would you pick up that same spirit knowing that they banned the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan? They banned him. So why pick that up? You're just stupid. That was dumb. Because why would you pick them knowing they're going to demonetize you, right? So you did that. I don't do that. Because I see what they did to the minister. So why would I do that? And minister's still talking about it. He don't need to be on social media because he have a platform outside. He's still rich. He still live in a beautiful mansion. Baby, go to Hyde Park. Baby, it's a estate. He got an estate all the way in Arizona. He still got his money. Why? Because the Nation of Islam was funding him, not social media. But they thought if we take him off social media, off of YouTube, off of Facebook, it would destroy minister. And it didn't. You see multiple Minister Farrakhan videos. It's in the DNA of our culture. He's everywhere. You will run into a video of Minister Farrakhan. It's everywhere. He have millions of lectures. It is out there. So you will never get to be able, you can try, but the more you try, the more it will not work. You cannot destroy and erase the spirit and knowledge of Minister Farrakhan, no matter how hard you try. They tried, but Minister Farrakhan is still recognized as still a strong, popular force in the Black community. All right, let's go there. But don't pick up what the minister is doing unless you are willing to deal with the consequences. And a lot of you brothers are weak-minded. Beta, you ain't willing to deal with the consequence. The minister is, he live and breathe this. He understand this. You don't. So don't try to pick up the minister's spirit when you're not equipped to deal with the backlash. You're not equipped. You're not trained. You're not called to do that. So don't even try to pick that up. Nick Cannon tried to pick it up. It just almost destroyed him. So don't pick up something that you're not equipped to go toe-to-toe with that. All right? So again, we will continue to say that when you take a hit on YouTube and you lose your monetization, it is a hurt. You will cry. Every creator will cry. But YouTube have all the rights. There is no, they can file an appeal. They control the appeal, right? There is no, you can sue, but there have been no precedent, no successful lawsuit that the court say, YouTube, you got to give this person back their channel. I haven't seen no case that have done it. Reason why a lot of creators don't do it is because that's expensive. And a lot of creators don't have that type of money to go against a multi-billion-dollar company like Google. They got billions on top of billions. So it is a challenge. They don't want to go against that. So there is no case that we can prove like, oh, okay, that student got their channel back, got their monetization back. Pick one. Now, if you really feel that you were done wrong by the system, then you go challenge that in the legal system. But highly unlikely, because if they crying over there with payroll, they don't have money for top lawyers. And you just can't get Ogre or Legal Shield. You really gonna have to have some coins for some top lawyers. I'm talking about an army of lawyers. All right? Or a good, wise black lawyer, you know? Or a good one, you know? Okay, let's move on. Now, you see, if they were speaking real in the beginning, they would have been, but they went against their own to come up and then flip the script. Now, yeah, so they had to understand that. That's on them. They should have did a lot of that on other platforms and didn't have to worry about all this cancellation that they're dealing with now. Okay, that was all that we're going to say right now. That's all I'm going to say right now in this particular broadcast, because we're going to be back probably later on today, or I will do a part 2 for the Larry Reed, Willie Moore Jr. show. And because the reason why I'm not going to tackle that subject right now or tackle the subject of Megan Cuniff, because I did not get to watch both of those episodes in its entirety. And I feel that it's not right to talk about a subject where I didn't watch it from beginning, middle, and end. So once I watch Megan Cuniff, DJ Vlad interview, beginning, middle, end, and once I watch Larry Reed on the Willie Moore Jr. show, beginning, middle, and end, then I will discuss it. If I'm able to watch both of those broadcasts today, I can go back live later on today to talk about it. All right. So I won't talk about those two interviews until I watch it from beginning, middle, and end, so I can break it down. It's a lot that I do want to say about both subjects, but I'm going to hold my judgment and hold my response and clap back until I watch both of them from beginning, middle, and end. And this is why Armon Wiggins is mad, because we talk about him from beginning, middle, and end. We got that man up early in the morning because we talk about him beginning, middle, and end. I am a puppet master. What I say, people respond to us. Ain't no way in the world you gonna get up right now early in the morning when Wiley is talking about you. You admitted that you watched the Wiley show. Our numbers did not drop. We did not lose an audience. They're not bleeding and leaving us. We have a built-in audience, stupid. You prove our point, dummy, that you're coming out proving Wiley point that you watch us, you get up early. We've been exposed that to executive producers that we do a morning show. Now you're getting up early. You never done this, but you're competing with Wiley. Guess what? Why you flopped that? You're competing with somebody that ain't in competition with you. We in competition for how to be the best Wiley. You are in competition with me because you're trying to debunk me by being stupid. You can't out stupid. You just can't. That's just dumb. Why would you just go that quick? At least wait. That don't make no sense. You just made it right. Lipstick Alley, if you're listening, y'all need to put this in the thread because it's been kind of dry on both our threads. Wake it up on that thread. You see how quickly he go live? You think the people ain't gonna... You ain't even brush your teeth, clean the crevices of your cheeks, and you up here going live. Going live. It's about 8:20, almost 8:30, and you went live almost about 7-something this morning. Trying to compete with Wiley. Well, that's a good. You need to get up early, but don't do no Percocet early this morning. Don't drink no liquor. Maybe you don't do that. We know brother, just work together. Come on, brother. Oh, brother Armand, just come on, work. Just come on, work with us, brother. Just come on, work with us. Come on, work with us. We see that you live. Just come on, work with us right now. Just look at you. Just go on and look at you. I told you watched the Wiley show. I told you that. We was in a Zoom, and I said, people talk about Wiley. And people came out and were talking about us in the Zoom to each other, private conversation outside the Zoom, and it was all exposed in the Zoom. And then one person came in there, I ain't messy, Wiley. I'm not no double agent. Told a person that left the Zoom what I said about them, and I told the person in the Zoom, I ain't gonna say their names, you gotta go to members only for that. I said, well, how did you get the information that I was talking about you? Jesus told me. I said, hold on, devil. Jesus did not tell you I said that. Who told you? It was a human fleshly body that told you I was talking about you. Who said it? And then the person that said, I said it, I did it, I was me. I knew it was you. We knew you was a double agent. You're proving my point. You're telling, I told him because of that. You're a double agent. This is why I didn't want to moderators modding for other channels and all that, because you are a double agent. Then you being a double agent because that person said Storm Monroe is boring. Let me just break this down for a second and just disrupt that whole stupid spirit that you have. This person came on there. I don't like when people talk about me when I ain't here. All right. But did you talk about Storm Monroe when we was at the gun range and you said that man was boring? Storm wasn't there at that gun range. Why are you talking about that man saying he was boring? He wasn't there to defend himself. Oh, well, Storm ain't my friend. You ain't my friend either. You ain't no friend of mine. What make you think you my friend? You a viewer in the content creator. You viewer. That's it. We ain't friends. I don't know you. I don't know you. Anyway, The only friend I got, he on drugs. Okay? So he was supposed to be with his friend. Now, mind you, he left the Zoom because he said my show was boring, right? Came back because she told the double agent, she over there with Peaches, double agents, all these double agents, they're getting exposed. And they ain't even doing it right. They can't, you supposed to be a good double agent. These double agents get exposed quickly. Went over there. Well, Wiley talking about you. Told him he came over there and he couldn't handle it. Cussing, dragging, cussing. But he didn't know I got some tea about him. And I ain't gonna get into that tea on YouTube. He ain't gonna bet having it on YouTube. I keep that for the members only. But we had some major tea on him. Somebody was dragging him for filth that I know personally. I would say that. A good friend of mine. Know him personally. Who you think they're gonna tell me? Didn't know that because he started putting up his nose at people. Oh, you like homeless? I'm like, oh, you want to go about the homeless people? Oh, okay. I'm gonna drop this tea. Dropped it. Guess who didn't go back and hit that link and call? Nope. Because you can't win that argument. You don't know these people. You met that person one time. That's my friend. You don't know these people. Guess you didn't go and debunk that. Because that's all true. You going to stand with somebody you don't even know for free in their living room. Okay? I don't even do that. People I don't know. Anyway, you met her through me. Through me. You met through me. That's my friend. And you don't know that person. You don't know that person. You don't know her. That ain't your girlfriend. You don't know her. That is a strange. And I tell people around me, I said, don't you ever do that again. Because then the main person you're going to name, well, I know him through Wiley. Don't do that. Never bring nobody in your home that you don't know as a woman. Because I don't even do it. And if I do it, I'm really taking it. I'm a man. And I've been with him a long time. Even I shouldn't do it like that. But you as a little woman, you shouldn't do that. No. Don't ever do that. Because if something go wrong, you're going to blame me. Because you're going to say, I met him through you. No. Because I don't agree with it. Because if you would have called me, I would have told you, hell no, don't you do it. But guess what I did? I fled the state. I don't want nothing to do with that. I ain't coming to that, doing that stuff like that. You ain't staying with me. No, I fled the state. Wasn't nowhere around. So if it do fall out, baby, I wasn't even in the state. You're going to get me involved in that mess. How you going to drag my former roommate and say you ain't had no social media, but yet he sent you pictures on your social media? You knew, brother, my former roommate, Theo, you knew him through me. And he sent you pictures. And you say you didn't have social media. That was a lie. I knew then, this is a liar here. How you get them pictures? Oh, through my Facebook that I don't use. I don't care if you say you don't use that. That's a lie. You used that day to see them pictures. But then how you gonna drag Brother Theo and you staying with Brother Theo's sister house that you met through Wiley one time? You stayed there for free. Why are you trying to expose Theo when you couldn't afford a hotel room and get a hotel room when you came to Dallas? You had to stay with his sister. That don't make no sense. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna allow you to sleep on my floor, but you trying to expose my brother. Get somewhere and sit down with that. I ain't no fool or no dummy. I went to a slow class but I ain't gonna be the boo, 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 boo. Got in there, talk about my homeless friend that had a bad time, that he got a place in the skybox. Man, I'm still living good. And you had to go sleep on somebody's floor because you couldn't afford no hotel room when you trying to be a queen, cunty, on a Juneteenth weekend. Girl, bye. You cannot complain. You should keep quiet and hush. Because if you had good money like that, you would have had your own hotel. Why you had to go stay with a stranger you only met one time? For free. But yet you talk about my friend and the pork chops he made for me because I'm a true friend. And now that brother got his own apartment. Beautiful apartment. Better looking than my apartment. Because guess who he attached to? A praying man, Brother Wiley. I help my friends. Yes, you are homeless, but you ain't always be homeless working with Wiley. That is a fact. If you're willing to work with me and humble yourself and work with me and listen to me, you ain't going to be homeless. because I know what to do. Anyway, you dealing with a praying man that's on the right path, that spirit gonna leap over you. You're gonna be inspired. You're gonna get up. I ain't gotta say nothing. You're gonna sense the work of the spirit. You're gonna change. You got an apartment. Better than my apartment. Washer, dry, big old living room, 24-hour gym. We ain't even got that. But God bless them. And we ain't jealous. We excited for him. Congratulations. And then the person that was dogging him out, he had to go sleep on Theo's sister's floor because he couldn't afford no hotel room. We are not the same. Sit down. You want to be cunty, had to sleep on somebody's floor, on their couch, on the same air mattress that Theo slept on. I will make you content in a heartbeat. You're nothing to me but content. And if you try to try me, I will try you, and you will not win because you're not a creator. Never go live and sleep with somebody that attached to Wiley because they're going to tell me everything, and I will never sit and question. I just sit and act like I don't know, but I'm going to hear it, and every little piece going to deposit in myself, act like I don't know it, and I'm going to use it. You're going to be some content. You come to that Zoom, talk some mess here, we're going to make you out of a show. We did it with moderators on Station Ed. We'll do it to you on Zoom. If you don't want to be a part of the content, you better hush, stay in the bushes. You drop down and think you about to go toe-to-toe with me. Be ready for a battle. We had one person in there. He tried it. That brother, oh, yes, he tried it to get me together, but he couldn't stick with me. He couldn't try it. It was too hot. He turned against the chat. Low IQ. I said, you ain't gonna be able to compete with me. Beta. That beta gonna come out. And it came out. He left. Then another beta came. I ain't just gonna do with this. My friend, we from middle school. And the friend from middle school, beautiful black sister. I know she thick and smelled good. Yeah, see, I don't like Storm Monroe either. Yeah, Storm is very boring. So I agree with that. It's very boring. But you're talking about them. I said, yeah, they're not a friend. They're content. I don't know who you are. I say I'm Wiley, baby. Don't worry. You enjoy your time. Don't get involved with the two men talking. You hush. You out of order. You don't even know what's going on. Shut up. Learn to keep quiet and shut up when two men are talking. I don't care if it's a man that is cunty. That's still a man. Because if you get pulled off by the cops, African-American man, African-American, they ain't going to say cunty. They're going to say man. Sit down with your foolish self. You're out of order. You cannot speak when two men talking. You don't even know what we're talking about. Shut up. You and his wife, y'all known each other in middle school. Sit your dumb self. Sit down, drive, and get to that cheap restaurant with that stuffed chicken that y'all about to eat. You can't speak about what we got talking. You don't know what we talking about. You trying to defend something you don't even know what you're talking about. Sit down. And how would I know that? Y'all shared it over there on the Zoom. You talk about Storm saying that man was boring when we all know that. But Storm went on that Zoom to defend himself. Moderators was in there. His moderator done saying that. They said he was boring. Did he say it? Storm went in there to defend himself. Neither his girlfriend with the Diana Ross wig. She wasn't even there to defend her man. If I would have known that, I could have called Miss Diana Ross. I'm coming out. I want the world to know, to see my fishy draws. I'm coming out. I like the peaches fishy. I like the catfish. You know, I would have came out. I would have got her on the line. It would have took her a long time. You know, she thick. I'd have got her to put that wig on. We'd have got Boris. We'd have got Boris on there. And this is what I got to say about Wiley and Boris. We'd have got Boris on there. Man, come on. We'd have had a whole show. Did that. I'm going to send her a little clip. I'm going to send my baby a little clip. Baby, I got you. Don't worry about it with your thick self. Man, I'm going to stay on top of that. You in there. You keep digging in that hair. Dig in it. Gotta go see my baby over there. I see she's struggling in views. Because Storm then dropped her like a bad habit. Baby, don't worry. Do you want me to come over there and hit the link, baby? Just tell me. Okay, if you go live, you say, babe, you Wiley, hit the link. I want you to dig in your hair. I want that red down a wig. Hit it. I help you, baby. I bet you it'd be better than Storm. Yeah. I come and I hit that link and I click it. Yeah, I click it. You ask me to click it, I got to get your permission. If you ask me to click the link due to the times of me too, I click it for you, baby. Click it for me, Dan. I love that. I know you said it was an honor. You was on the magazine. You a model. Don't worry. You beautiful. We're going to get you out the projects. We're going to get you out the project. Don't worry, baby. You work with me, you get out the project. Go ahead. Tell me to drop the link. I guarantee I'm going to snatch you from Storm. You want me? Yeah. Go ahead, baby. Yeah. I see you. I see you watching. I know you watching that down the Ross quick. They don't want to hear that about that celebrity gossip content. They want to hear you talk about Wiley. Drag me, baby. Just drag me. I love you. And I have more subscribers, and I got the same views as well. That turns me on. You thick. I ain't worried about those subscribers. I'm worried about up here. And you got more subscribers. I got more subscribers, and I'm so beautiful. And I don't want to talk about Wiley and his eye. And it's an honor to be Diana Ross. Yes, baby. You better say what I told you to say. You ain't never got no hit line from Storm. He too dry. Go ahead. That stupid date they did. I'm still disrupted. I can't get my time back. So what is your name? What do you like to do? Do you want children? I don't want no children. I just want to grow. I want a feminine, black, white. Girl, get this date off. Get it off the air. It would have came out better if y'all went to a fish restaurant, fried fish. Y'all broke down, put some hot sauce on the fish. It would have been more iconic. Sit down. Date was awkward and stupid. But if me and you, baby, would do a date, it would be better. That Diana Ross quick. That's what it looked like when Diana Ross was in that Central Park. She went to Central Park. She performed back in the 80s. And she said, is that a weapon in your pants? Are you excited to see me? That's that Diana Ross wig that you got on. That's just that Diana Ross wig. You know you got that Diana Ross wig. Got Boris up on that live talk. And this is what I got to say. Everybody in his family is deleted. They gone to the upper room. And he the main one there and still taking their Social Security checks. I know he got all their checks. I lost my mama, grandmama, uncle. I took care of them all. I guarantee he still get them checks. I guarantee you that. He get about 3-4 checks. You know he the payee on all them checks. It's in my spirit that he get a couple of checks. He get his disability check, his mama that's gone, grandma that's gone, aunt, uncles, and all in the house, all their checks. I know he do. Burbs, you got them checks. And it's fine if you got it. It's fine. I know you got about 3 or 4 checks. It's fine. I ain't going to knock on your hustle. It's fine. If you want to have 4 or 5 checks, including your own disability check on the first and the third, that's fine. That's your business. Okay? That's your business. But Diana Ross up there. That don't hurt me. That's a turn on. Do you know I like when beautiful black women like you with that wig talk? And then you have the audacity to show your sexy brother. When I saw the brother, brother Diana Ross, baby, that chocolate man, let me take a screenshot of that picture. That's going up on my wall, on my vision board. Brother, that man look good. Man, he look a snap. Man, Storm better watch out. That's a whole snack right there. Man, that's a whole snack. Wait a minute. Let me get that on. Put that on my vision board. Wait a minute. Both of them on that car. Ooh. Oh. Go on my vision board. Right there. Thick vision board. That's the type of man I want and type of woman. I want them both. Okay? They're going to my vision board. I'm going to talk to Storm. I know he talked to witches and warlords. Storm, what chants can I chant? What is the chant? Do I need the cigarette incense? I'm going to talk to Storm. He talked to a lot of witches. I'm going to talk to Storm. I want that. Do I got to get a copy of their dirty drawers or dirty socks? Do I need some black and look like that man, Black and Mal? What do I need, Storm? Are you in the bushes? Can you please send me to one of them witches? What spell that I need to go? What do you know how to do them rituals? Come on. What spell do I need to go do? What spell do I need to do? Storm, come on, wake up. What storm I need to do? Storm, wake up. What storm? Come on, it's 11:43 in Atlanta. What the witches? What I got? What do I need to say? Fish and draws. What? I don't know. What do I need to say? Fish and draws. Let me know. What? Give me the ritual. Give me the portion. All right. Anyway, but that's going on my vision board. For real, it's going on my vision board. All right. So we're going to open up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in, I don't know if y'all want to call in today. I don't know, because I know y'all busy. I missed my job interview talking to y'all. No, I didn't. You go there anytime. Nursing home always hire for people. You go there late. They don't care about being on time. This ain't no Fortune 500. You go anytime. Hey, I'm here for a job. I'm tall, black. When can you start? Right now? No, I can't start right now. So you ain't gotta rush. This ain't no job where you about to be the CEO. This ain't that type of job. Man, you show up when they need you. Anyway, let me see if we can open up the phone line. I don't know. Let me get off over there on Face Your Head. Let me get up. I don't know if y'all want to call in or not. I don't know if you want to call in or not. And I understand that. Okay, where my baby at? Ooh, I know she watching. I smell her right now. Oh, my mama must be making some fish. I smell fish. I smell it. I smell me some good old fish. I love fish. Fish is like the best thing ever. When God made fish, he made it in water is in the fish. The water in the fish. Fish is in the water. When babies are born, they're born in water. We produce out of the fluids of water. The fluids of water is when you're in water, you act into the womb of a woman. Fish, water, fish, womb. You ain't ready for that scientific breakdown. You ain't ready. You only water, fish, all the same to me. It's all the same to me. Even with Big Mama, even with Big Mama, when Big Mama was up there getting them diabetes before they had to delete that arm, I was dreaming about fishes last night when she had a pile of grease greens and I was dreaming about fishes last night. Getting big diabetes. They talk about fish. Why did y'all drag Big Mama from Soul Food? Where's the live where she said she was dreaming about fishes? I was dreaming about fishes last night. Fishes. Did she say? That's what Big Mama said, but she wasn't canceled. Big Mama would have been canceled today. If that movie would have came, I'm not no fishy, fish. But Big Mama said that she was dreaming about fishes. She so said that. Big Mama, your arm. Before that arm was chopped, she dreamed about some fishes. Oh, Lord, I gotta watch that again. Man. My father was at that concert. He still talked about Diana Ross in the rain. Okay. I just want to see her wet in that rain. Can I see you wet, babe? Can you please do a live? And this one, you know she wet. Can you do a live where you outside wet? You throw like water in the balloons. I know you're in the projects. So back in the project when my brother lived in the project, we would go there, we throw water bottles like down. Like, can you do that in the project? You know what I'm saying? You got kids all in the project, whatever. Get a couple of balloons, you record them, and y'all throw water ball like a vlog. You helping the community throwing water. I'll donate to that. I wanted to see you in water right then and there. None of them is water, soaking water. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Yeah, some water. You know what I'm saying? Go live in the tub. Can you go live in the tub? You don't have to put on. You keep the clothes on. Go live in the tub in some water. I want to see you in water. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see you some water. If you decide, I don't know. I don't know if you decide. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that wig gonna be able to hold up because Diana Ross wig was able to hold up in the rain. So I don't know if you got that good synthetic material of that wig. I don't know. So again, But still do it. Let's see if it can hold her. Cause down the road, that wig was still holding. That weave was still holding. So I don't know if yours will be hold on, but it's okay. Ooh, she's so beautiful. Ooh, that's a good little girl. Storm don't want that. I'm gonna get that. Man, I'm about to travel to New York. That's gonna be the stop. She gonna get a front row seat. Love Maria. The Peter's gonna be on the panel for the live show. She get I want her on the front row. Get her on the front row, and her brother VIP tickets. Send them Uber Blacks. I want them on the front row. The brother and the sister. Bring them both on the front row. I want beef and fish on the front row. Man, you gonna stop talking about my sister. I want them to get all hot and by because I'm gonna get real moist. I'm gonna get real cunty on that stage. Stop talking about my sister. Anyway, go grab the butt out of it. Little big iconic movie. All right. So, did y'all want to call in 972-674-9462? That's the number. Anybody want to got something to say? Because I love talking about people. It's entertainment. This is not malicious, girl. It's entertainment. She know that. I'm attracted to her. I'm gonna get my eye fix. She said, "Get my eye fix and my teeth." I'm gonna get my eye fix for her, baby. Once I get the eye fix, get this body together, I got that. Him getting that. Yeah, sorry, Storm. The real man. I got something that you don't have. I'm tall, dark skin, and chocolate. You don't have that. Okay? You all munched up like a stuffed teddy bear, so you ain't ready, baby. You too chocolate. Baby went thick, muscles, tall, dark. Man, please. I'm the to-be version of Derek Jackson. You ain't gonna be able to compete with that. Storm, pick women up, back from you ain't gonna be able to compete with that. Sit your hind part down. You look stuffed. Look, I love it. You got them little rosy cheeks. You do got them little rosy. When you laugh, you got them little rosy cheeks. You know you do. God. That's the type of cheeks you got. Sit down. When I come to louder, got them little gooey cheeks. Yeah, got them gooey cheeks. Oh, the little cheek looks so adorable. Look like a little teddy bear. What the gooey cheeks? Don't he know he got to look like a little teddy bear? Look at somebody you can hug. Like Storm is somebody that you can just hug. You feel bad. Just come here. You got that gooey cheeks. So guys got it. He's very intelligent. Storm, I like him very intelligent. He's sneaky, but I like him. Hey, Storm, you know I like you, brother. Sit your hind part down. Getting mad at me, saying all that stuff. Sit down. Ain't my fault that Armon Wiggins getting more views. Ain't my fault. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't my fault that y'all strategically beefing with each other. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't my fault that you got to go get a fish out the water to get the boost up in content. It didn't work. It didn't work. It flopped. They want to see her come on my platform, but she's stupid. She got to be stuffed in the projects and can't come over here with Brother Wiley. Come on over here, baby. You was hitting me up for Two Man and Lady. Come on. It ain't going to be no Two Man and Lady. It's going to be Wiley and Diana. Diana and Wiley. Cockeyed and Fish. The fish-eye food, Mrs. Fish. Whatever you want to call it. Fish and cockeyed. Whatever you want to call it, baby. Crazy and Fish. Ooh, I like that. Crazy and Fish morning show. Come on, baby. Come on with your dad. Come on. We got it. I already got the idea. Come on, baby. You ready? I know you. It's 11:51. I know you calling Storm. Don't go over it. I know y'all talking about it. It's fine. It's okay. And bring that brother. Bring him too. Just let him sit and be the bartender with his shirt off. Come on. You know Storm dry bones. I woke that whole platform up. Just me sitting and talking about fish. And you the one that, he started talking about me and my daughter off the wig. Shut up, look, I'm not a fish. I never said your name. Why you just automatically think I'm talking about you? I could be saying something about Neek, because Neek says she ain't no stinky fish. You don't know what you keep up to assuming that I'm talking about you unless you fishy smelling. It ain't my fault you fishy smelling like that. Go get to see the yeast doctor. Please don't tell me like that if you smell fishy. Go see the yeast doctor. That synthetic wig that you got on. Ain't my fault that you automatically think I'm talking about. I never said your name. I never said your name. I didn't say your name. I would never say your name, baby. I love you. Everybody want that fish, that good fish. Okay. All right. All right. Let me put the cash. I gave a good show today. All right, we're gonna get out here in 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Give me a second here. $. Where's my cash app? I need some money. I need it right now. Okay. Yeah, definitely need it. This is a 1-man operation. We're gonna get us some new shoes. Yes, y'all had gave me some brand new shoes. We need it. We asked y'all for some amount. You know, if y'all get $5.35, $10.35, $20.35, $30.35, $40.35, $50.35, $100.35, $90.35, $1,095. Whatever you want to give, make sure you put the 95 cents on $1.95, 895 right then and there for as well, whatever it was. Because if he asks 335 cents, 435 cents, 835 cents, 935 cents, 35 cents, 35 cents, 35 cents. Okay, 35 cents. I like that. All right. Wait till you smell my fish. This have a ring to it. Crazy and fish. Yes, crazy and fish. Come on, baby. Come on. She can't do it because she got with Storm. I understand, babe. Now Storm, he gonna really be over there. You can have her for right now. I'm giving you permission to have her. I'm giving you permission to have her. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Who is this?
Hi, I was calling to ask you, your friend that got the apartment, was that the one that I get the private reading for?
Yes. No. That's the no. That's not him. That's not him. That's the other friend that you did the private reading for.
Okay.
This friend you did not do a reading for, but whatever the spirit that you brought in, just being around, it worked for him. Because when you're around a person that is born to be blessed, being attached to them, that blessing will spill off on you as well. I believe in that energy. And so he was blessed. He got very inspired. He was blessed. He got blessed a couple of weeks, about a week after he left my establishment. So
yeah, because I told him something was going to work out for him. I saw something opening up for him and working out for him.
Yes, and you did a reading with my other friend, and things are working out for him too. Like you did it. Remember, I said he said a reading, and we connected him. So I always help people around, like my friends, stuff like that. You know, my friend. I've always helped them. If you don't have housing, I don't judge you because I did not have housing. And I know we can't be together as roommates all the time because you're a top, I'm a top. That ain't gonna work. Somebody gotta do the bending.
Yeah, and somebody has to be submissive.
And I'm not willing to do the bending. I've done that. It hurts. And I like to eat, and I don't feel like putting all that water up my cheeks. Okay, so, but you did do that. You had that. You did the reading, and it worked for him because things are changing in his life. He's going to the change. And I will keep you updated with that. He was shocked. Like, how did she know this? I'm like, you're really good at what you do. And you also spoke about the ocean people as well. Then you also gave me a reading as well. We love that. We love that. We love how you did that for me. I think you said we're gonna get more so on the political. What did you say about us?
You're gonna be more by the time 2024 comes around. You're gonna be more in the political market. I see someone like reaching. I think you're gonna make a connection with someone who's going to reach back to you when the political things start to come around, and they're gonna bring you in more, and you're gonna get like more of a front row seat. You're going to be indoors that you don't think that you are able to get into because someone's going to usher you in. I see you working with I don't know if it's going to be a community leader or somebody in the community, but it's someone that's going to like give you like, Wiley, come to this event. Wiley, you come to this event. Wiley, come to this event. So you're going to be in those doors. You know, you just work the room and do, work your magic and be yourself.
Yes, I believe it. Thank you, sister, for that. And I love how you was able to have a conversation with me. You've been following my show for a while now. for a little while.
Yeah, because maybe when you do your live, because I was on your members only.
Yes,
Maybe you
ma'am.
could do like a reading on your members only.
Yeah, we could do that too. Oh yeah, so make sure you text me because like for this Sunday we could definitely do it for this Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
For
But
this
you have a
Sunday.
good day, okay?
No, you have a good day too. I miss you.
I miss you too, but I don't miss you because I see you all the time. I watch you every day.
Oh, okay. What do you have to say about Armon? Can you do a reading about him? Because his station had flopped. So
I like Armon. Armon.
I like him too.
I really
What
like
is his
Armon.
future saying? Because he had the.
I think he was transitioning. I think he's transitioning out, and I think because Iman has the gift as well. He has the gift as well, but he doesn't like really focus on his gift as much as he probably should. He's wrapped up in other things, but he does have the gift as well. And if he just stays quiet and listen, his intuition will tell him which way to go. But he's going to be successful. He's slated for success. Like he's one of them people that he can't lose. You understand? Like some people like he's one of them people that walk in the door and they'll always find a winning. He'll keep going. He's one of the people he'll keep going and keep going to find another avenue, find another avenue. He's just a go-getter person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, that's who he is. It's in the stars, slated in the stars. He can't be nothing else than what he is. It's slated in the stars for him to be in those spaces.
Absolutely, I agree.
His life is already written out for him.
Oh, Bashana, I agree on that. I agree because it's definitely in it. I sense it. I love him. I smell success.
Yeah, like you're too, like you're slated for different things. Like we have different paths in our life that we
absolutely. I sense it.
And you have a rough path, but your path being rough is for you to help other people.
Absolutely, I believe that because I smell the success on him. I smell it. I have to get through the oxycodone Percocet, but I do smell the success. I smell it. I smell it. Look.
You are a messy. See, this is why I like you because people say I'm crazy too. Because I was like, oh, you are type of crazy. Like I said, we could.
Grey Goose. I smell Grey Goose.
When you come to New York, I'm going to see you in New York.
Oh yeah, I will. Yes, I would give you. I would keep you updated with that too because I need to find a good venue.
Yeah, could definitely help out with that. And I told you how my godmother she works. She does a lot of work with Al Sharpton and Action News. She haven't come back from vacation yet.
Yes.
So she does a lot of work with them in Harlem. So maybe when you come up, you could go visit them as well.
I would love to visit. I love Reverend Al Sharpton. I saw his Loudmouth documentary. It was good. And I didn't even know he did all that. So I see why he get hated on. That brother did a lot. And those are just a story that we know about. But we go on and on and on about that. Yes, I would love to go meet Reverend Sharpton. Thank you.
Did you have a good day? Enjoy the rest of your show.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Somebody said Wiley has no picture. Child, I remember when he told Pearl to shut up. Don't even stand when you walk in the room. Oh my God, that's so funny. I remember that. I said, Stan, them women got so mad when I said, I ain't standing for you with you. And women definitely, I'll be telling, when you're married, when I tell women, did you talk to your husband? I don't need to talk to my husband. Who that? Blankety blank. You sound stupid. I ain't gonna forget about that Derek. What was that Darius? Oh, that lady that was in it. I said, you sound stupid. I gotta find that episode. That was a key. That was a key. You sound stupid. And the thing about it is, when I see you talking about somebody, I automatically gotta bring up Roland Martin. So I can't bring. Why are you so obsessed with Roland? Are you jealous? No, I'm not jealous of Uncle Roro, but you went on Roland Martin. So we had this whole debate. We had this whole debate on with this woman. Now we are on Rumble. What Armon Wiggins? He said I'm manic. They just call me back. No, Armon Wiggins, you are a drug addict. I'm not manic. Sorry. Okay. Look at him say, man, that ain't gonna work, child. You still didn't reach them numbers over there on Station Head. Percocet, Percocet, Percocet. I pop me a cup of perk. Okay? Oh my God, that day up there talking about, man, you think that's going to get to me? Percocet, Percocet, drug leaking out of your nose, and I'm mad because I'm consistent. That's not mad. You're not a, you think I'm going to listen to a queen that take it upstairs in the back door area that rented out an apartment that wasn't built yet? You think I'm going to listen to that? Okay. That's chasing Nicki and Cardi, two women. I'm an alpha. Women chase me. I don't chase them. You see Diana Ross with the wig? She talk about me playing my voice in her hair in the projects. Don't get it twisted. I'm an alpha. I'm not a Percocet beta. Okay? You're not Nicki. Don't even try. That's his problem. You and that other lady over there that use filters and other people's identity. You're not Nicki, Armon. Okay? You try to talk like her, post riddles. You're not Nicki, honey. We know exactly who you talk about, and you sound stupid falling around Nicki Minaj, a woman. You are a man. M-A-N. Man. That's who you are. You're not Nicki. You're not man. You are a man. You're not Onika. Tanya Mirage. Okay? Okay? No. So that's how that goes. All right? Wayne X, girl, bye. We been here for 2 hours. I have the greatest morning show ever because we got brother Wayne X. That's a Muslim here. Each sell bean pies. They said his infamous pink dolls in a hot tub pictures. Yeah. So that's it. That's how that goes, y'all. We done. We did our 2 hours. Now we just gonna thank y'all so very much for tuning in. We talked about all the stuff that we gonna talk about, and we thank y'all for contributing and watching. We got Muslims in here. Make sure y'all go get a couple of bean pies that call into the show. Okay, it doesn't matter. Chat goes from 355 to 260. We don't give a darn. We don't run by the chat, honey. You use it. Tide delays reads. Use them all day. It ain't gonna work for Wiley, honey. Maybe you should have told Armon Wiggins because he didn't reach his quota. He got to leave and go to Rumble. Okay. Wayne X. You don't even want to hit the link, Wayne X. You ain't nothing but Armon Wiggins' boyfriend. It is what it is. It ain't my fault that you got to be with a man all your life. And it stink back there. That ain't my fault that he dealing with a drug habit. He got to go dig behind the stove for that Percocet. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that you got to come here and try to troll. It ain't my fault that y'all had to flee the neighborhood and have to flee the neighborhood and go live in an Airbnb infested with homeless people. The homeless people still there. So it ain't my fault. Girl, it ain't my fault that you have to go there that can't nobody know your real identity. But we already got your right identity. And because I love Armon Wiggins, we don't want to expose you. But we could. We know where it's at. We know exactly who you are. We ain't gonna tell it because Armon is my favorite celebrity. So I'm gonna pretend like I don't know you. But I see you're very a beautiful guy. If you keep playing with me if you want to. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me if you want to. Don't you pops, you better stay right there. You better stay in your lane and go and scramble some eggs to your man and bring his order of 300 milligram cc's of that Percocet. It ain't my fault. They don't know who you are. It ain't my fault. You can't control me. Go on over there. Don't you supposed to be a recording studio executive? Girl, bye. That's a whole lie. You work at Walmart breaking down boxes. You ain't working over there no recording studio executive. You selling wash machines and dryers. For Rent-A-Center. Sit your dumb self down here. You ain't no record executive. Stop that. Like, who you think you lied to? You just so that you ain't got no degree. You become a record executive. Say that, honey. You sell wash machines and dryers and sell energy plans. Do you want to sign up for this energy plan that would be lesser than your energy plan that you have right now? Do you want to sign up right now? You get a 60% off. Music executive. If you are, why you help your man? Why your man struggling over there with Spotify? If you crack 10,000 monthly live streams. Come on. Oh, he's a music, except a lie. You high. He ain't no music executive. You wish. That's just your imagination. Run away from you. That's your delusion. We could talk about him all day long, and we're going to keep talking about it. He a music executive. Right. You working at the mall and hearing music don't make you an executive. Just because you at Barnes and Noble and they sell a couple of little CDs don't make you a music executive. You sell books. Okay. Sit down somewhere. Sit down with your hind part. Sit down somewhere. And I ain't gonna never forget. I got all on record of you trashing me and dogging me with that voice of yours. Now I could come there and bring all this alpha. You ain't ready for a strong alpha. Tall. You ain't ready for me. No, you ain't. You a flip-flopper, Wayne X. You double agent. None but a double agent. You been a sub, but you a double agent. You be over Armon trashing me. I seen you. You trying to audition to be Armon Wiggins moderator. You his boyfriend moderator. You don't know what you want to be. But you over here watching, right? You never call in. You never donated. You're nothing. What have you donated? Did you donate your 35 cents? No, you didn't. Are you kidding me? What have you donated? Show me that. You're a double agent. Did you send me a double agent? How much is a double cheeseburger? Have you sent me that back? I want to buy me a double cheeseburger. Did you send me a double cheeseburger about? No, you didn't. Sub, it don't mean nothing. What have you gave? Did you deposit your money? No, you didn't. You sit here trolling me, saying my numbers dropped. No, I ain't joking. I'm real. What have you sent me, Wayne? Wayne, what have you sent me, double agent? We need a double agent fee. If you want to be a double agent, pay me to be a double agent. Come on. You was trashing over Armon. I seen you over there trashing me. You was trashing with them dirty curtains. You was over there trashing me in the chat. I ain't saying I let you slide, but you still want to be over here. But do you have the courage enough to come and call in and talk to me, double agent? Yeah, he's over there. He work over there where Armon Wiggins. He over there where Armon double A with them dirty curtains. Yeah. And the man, no, don't talk about the girl read the card. We talking about you being a double agent. Come on. You said nothing about when Armon Wiggins up there asking for 39 cents. You said nothing about that. You are a hypocrite. You have the audacity to put X behind your name. You still a slave. Just because you put an X behind your name, you still a slave. Because the true X that I know, Brother Malcolm X, he was real. By any means, he kept it real. You are weak and a beta. Take that X off and put Wayne Beta. Beta. Ain't nobody beta. Weak. Put beta behind your name. Take that X off. It's an insult. Put beta. Put Wayne Beta. Marco ain't a double agent. You, sir, is a double agent. Yes, you are. All right. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. I want to thank all you beautiful black people for coming on, and all the people that are here, that are watching me all over the world. Every black, white, Latino, Asian, all people from around the world. And from France. We had a member from France. Thank you. Okay? So I have to go sleep for working all day. Okay, I'm done. I'm friends. Okay. Double agent, you do. Stop that, double agent. And Wayne don't know his own screen. No, you ain't never done no donation. Send me another donation so I can confirm, because it show you the history. It showed me the history. Send me something now so I can pull up your history. Double agent. And it better not be no dollar. Let me feel something. Let me feel something to let me go. Yeah, I know it's entertaining because you're a double agent. You're a double agent. And you entertaining. I'm entertaining both your backside because you got double agent. That's who you are. Okay? Anyway. I want to thank y'all so very much. I gotta go. I gotta go make some money. If y'all want me to come back live, make me fill it in the Cash App. If it's a good amount today, I come back. Did it give y'all? Don't give nothing. I still will come back. I might. Okay. Vegas coming up October 6th to the 9th. The first weekend in October, we will be live in Vegas. I'm super excited to meet y'all. Get your flights, get your hotels, save up your money. Just come through. I would love to see y'all in Vegas. I know some of y'all boyfriends not gonna allow y'all because they're afraid I'll take you. Yeah, they right. I would. No, it's joking. Las Vegas, October 6th to the 9th, 2023. I can't wait till y'all come through. I love y'all. It was gonna be fun. This October 29th. Okay, October 29th, October 6th to the 9th, and this is going to be Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. Send the email there to RSVP. We see the information. Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. All right. I would definitely love to see y'all there. Have any information, hit me up at Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. I would love to see y'all there. All right. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right. This was fun. Thank y'all so very much. Gotta go. Put your mask on, Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on, Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on, Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on, Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on, Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on, Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on. Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on. Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on. Rona is coming back around. Put your mask on. Rona is coming back around. All right. Oh, I felt that. Oh, I felt that. Oh, yeah, but no. Oh, but glory. Glory. How did it? Oh, yeah. Oh, glory. I don't know if I'm saying up the head. I can hardly get it out there. Woo, this is it. Hey, the Lord will work with some here working a mask. Hey. You telling the truth about that? I just came back from Vegas. A bunch of people had. Okay, I just shut it right there. Wash it. Oh, I'm done. I can't even. I wish I had an organ player. Oh, Wayne, do you play the organ? No, you sell Bing Pass. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, drag me in the comments if y'all want to. We'll be back. We'll do another broadcast because we still got to talk about Larry Reed, Willie Moore Jr. show, and we got to talk about Megan Cunha from DJ Vlad. You don't want to miss this special nightly broadcast. So if you don't want to miss that broadcast, go to my station here right now. Sign up to my station here, my Rumble. We're on Rumble. Sign up there. I need y'all to sign up to the Rumble because we got some stuff, some Rumble material that's going over to Rumble. We've been signed up in April. Okay, we've been signed up in April to Rumble. We joined in April of this year. So sign up. We got 7 followers on Rumble. We're going to do a special thing over there on Rumble. Again, we don't do well with time. So again, I just need y'all to check that station head, follow that station head, okay? And click on that station head because I don't do well with time. But check the community wall every hour. Just keep checking that community wall every hour because I don't do well with giving y'all the time. I don't do well with that. I just go. I don't do well with the time, baby. Not like I do good with the morning show and I still go earlier than the 10. Just know, just be here, okay? Make sure I am on Rumble. I need y'all to because we got some good stuff that's on Rumble that we're gonna post. Or we're gonna do our first Rumble live on there. We're gonna do our first Rumble live on Rumble. We're gonna do our first Rumble live soon. So y'all got to be on there. I'm gonna let y'all know. Give me a second. I'm gonna let y'all know our first live Rumble is going to be a nightly broadcast on Rumble. Our first Rumble live, and it's gonna be like mid evenings, right? Our first Rumble live will be on Thursday, August the 24th. August the 24th, we will do our first Rumble broadcast, and I will let you know the time there. But our first Rumble broadcast will be on August the 24th at 5 p.m. East Coast time. That's 4 my time, 5 p.m. East Coast time. Again, that Rumble broadcast, that live broadcast, is going to be at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Y'all will get more information for that. Keep watching. That's our first Rumble live broadcast this Thursday on the 24th, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. East Coast, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. But we may go early because the time will change. You got to be on there as well. We have our first live Rumble broadcast on Thursday. Okay. Thank you all so very much. Make sure y'all follow me over there on Rumble. Let's see. Y'all should be following us. Okay. Give me a second. We only got 7 followers on there. All right. 7 followers. So let me know when you follow us. All right. Oh, you said I make jerk chicken and ox. Oh, okay. Oh, what? That's good. That's a blessing. That's good. That's wonderful. That's what. Oh, what? Oh, what? Are you a Hutu or a Tutsi? Are you a Hutu or a Tutsi? Because you know the Hutus are Tutsis. Like, is that like a Hotel Rwanda, like the Hutus and the Tutsis and stuff? That was some man. Is that over there? What was that over there in Hotel Rwanda with the Hutus and over there and the Tutsis and stuff when they had like the child soldiers and all that type of stuff? Were you what is that over there? Wayne? Was that over there? Was that over there? Wayne? Okay. Was that over there? Wayne? Okay, let me know, Wayne. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Oh, okay. I thought that was. Love y'all so very much. I will see y'all to good on the next broadcast. They said, Terry, I never heard of great. What? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I never heard that too. Oh, I would love to taste of that. All right. Peace. Make sure y'all subscribe.